Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the newest edition of the Slips Team News. I am GJ, your humble artist, who will be bringing you the latest news from all things Slips, from the wonderful world of Slips. Now, we have a full slate tonight, so let's get right down to the nitty-gritty, shall we? Yes, sir, yes, sir. First up, the tourney leaderboards update. Now, let's get that sucker up here, and here we are. Up here on this part of the screen, we have the latest tourney leaderboards. As you can see, Siki Sports and MK2 are still raging an epic battle for first place. As of this particular leaderboard, as of tonight, they are tied at 25 points apiece. But anything can happen between now and the last unscripted stream before the tourney begins, which is the deadline for all these scrim matches. Once that stream ends, the positions will be locked in, and we'll know who will be the top 16 teams that will make it to the tournament. Now, our next part of the agenda will be the next edition of the Team Deep Dive, where we'll be taking a look at a team that will be taking part in all these scrims, looking to take a spot in the tournament. The team in question this time will be Sick Esports. Now then, let's get right down to business. Let's take a look at Sick Esports as a team. The captain of Sick Esports is none other than CPK Nova, a midfielder and captain. He hails from Houston, Texas, and is a very aggressive player at times and defensive at others. He inspires himself to be better, and the very idea of soccer and cars together in a game is what got him to play Rocket League in the first place. And as a grand champion, one of 3 in the team's active roster, he's got the skills and experience to take his team to the top. Now, rolling with Nova is Spawns, a Michigander, a Michigan resident, with a focus on offensive play. Michigan represent. He's looking to go pro in RL, and has the skills and practice schedule to make it happen. Seriously, this guy is committed. Now, he believes that his team's chemistry will win them the day, and them being grand champions is a sign that they have that chemistry. At least to me. As a Michigander, he'll play with his team even if a blizzard were to hit the field for no apparent reason. As a fellow Michigan resident, I know what freak weather looks like, so I get where he's coming from. Now, Delta Fusion, the third active player of this team. He hails from Quebec, Canada, and is a pretty decent player all around. He's got solid passing ability, strong defensive play, and he's got the ability to hit those tough shots. So he's got some versatility there alongside CPK Nova's versatile play. And then you go into Spawn's offensive play, and you got some great coverage between these 3 players. Now, obviously, you're seeing some pretty darn good reasons why this team, Sick Esports, is at the top of the leaderboard, alongside MK2. Now, let's bring our attention away from the teams here, and go right into the Slips check-in. Firstly, let's have a little chat about the Discord's favorite little bot, Lola, the custom-made bot built by our very own boss, Hussein. And fun fact, the name Lola comes from the name of Hussein's dog, his lovable pug. Shoutouts to Lola. Seriously, that donkey is adorable. Anyways, as for Lola the bot, expect some new features to be added to Lola's functionality soon, including the ability to allow users to input their own matches, the ability to add a manager role so that team managers can take care of roster functions, currency being added to the system. Think participation bonuses for teams, additional prizes for winning tournaments, player wages, that sort of thing. And of course, the ability to allow players to update their profile on MMR themselves. That's gonna be very, very handy to have, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about it. Now, next up on the Slips check-in agenda, we have a little heads up regarding the new staff members in our Slip staff group. Firstly, Payrax is making the Slick Slips videos, alliteration there. Patty91 and Stebby are serving as the social media tag team. HUDX will be one of the several commentators lined up for the upcoming tournament. And Kron will be handling the marketing, and of course, we'll be running tomorrow's unscripted show. Look out for that. Now, we're still looking for new volunteers. So, if you're looking to looking to help us out, hop on over to our Discord if you haven't already, and look and ask about open positions. Now, I encourage you all, folks watching at home, I encourage you to look up our social media profiles on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. We got presence in all three of those places, so look us up there. Now, I'm gonna bring you guys over to the interview that I have already lined up for you guys, featuring a member of the Midnight Snacks. Enjoy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Shadai of the Midnight Snacks, who I will be interviewing on this lovely evening. Shadai, thank you very much for coming.
No problem. It's an honor and a privilege to be here.
Of course, thank you. Now, I have questions lined up. Now, let's see what you make of them. Now, the first question is, what got you into Rocket League in the first place?
It was really watching like Rocket League streamers because I was scrolling through Twitch one day because I really like Minecraft, and I was just scrolling and I saw like Rocket League and I was like, what's that? So I went to go look at it. And I was like, hey, this is really cool because I watch like Squishy and people like that, Rizzo, people like that. And so I went to go try it. I liked playing solo, and then whenever I really got into it, my dad was like, hey, is there a way that we can play together? And so he got 2 controllers, and we started playing split screen against bots. And then he just kind of grew out of it, and so I've just been liking it ever since. And now I'm a keyboard and mouse player, not a controller player.
Yes. Gone from Minecraft to Rocket League, if I heard you correctly. Very interesting.
I still do play Minecraft.
Yes, I still play Minecraft from time to time as well. Anyways, next question. How did you meet your teammates?
So it was through Gren of the Nebula team. So it was me, Elements, Porter, or Kodo, as you know him, Gren's cousin. Me and Kodo were like competing for the 3rd slot of the team because it was Gren and Porter, or Gren and Elements, not Porter. So me and Porter were like kind of dueling each other, I guess. And at the time, I didn't really like him, but we started playing together, and it was like, hey, like we're actually a pretty good team. And so the first tournament came around, he was the main character, like the main player, like 3rd, and then I was the sub. And then the second tournament, Gren couldn't show up, so it was me, Elements, and Kodo, as you know him. So we just started playing, and we were like, hey, this is like a really good team. Like we should make our own. And so we went to go make, as you now know, the Midnight Snacks.
Yes. Very, very interesting. Ladies, and as a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, one of the Midnight Snacks is one of 2 teams that broke off from Nebula. Now, third question, who would you say is the best player in your team?
It's definitely not me, because I do a lot of stuff. It's actually really tough. I would say Porter or Kodo is better at offense, and then Elements is really good at defense. I'm more of the, like, I can hit like air dribbles consistently, all that stuff. Like I practice my mechanics more than my game sense and my rotations. So I cut rotation a lot. I do a lot of that stuff to mess up my team. So I'm more of like and sometimes I can hit some good passing plays, but other than that, it's definitely a tie between Kono and Elements.
Yes, yes, yes. Some good teams, the Midnight Snacks. Now the next question. What do you think of the competition so far?
I like the competition, you know, like me and Toast Parade of Gulf Coast Gaming. I didn't used to like them, but now I do, and we like to scrim. You know, we scrimmed even before like this tournament was about to happen, like before the scrims actually mattered, and we scrimmed them, and then we also scrimmed uh, Nebula a few times, and then that's just I really like the community. It's not very toxic, and just seeing your community grow to whenever we joined to now, it's amazing, and we love to play Rocket League, and we love to play Rocket League in your tournament. So thank you for that.
No problem, no problem. Appreciate the show's support. Now, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna finish up this interview here. Thank you very much to Shot Eye for coming into the studio. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for enjoying that. Thank you very much for coming here and enjoying this lovely edition of Slipstream News. Tomorrow will be the unscripted stream. Look forward to that and the scheduled scrim matches that will be occurring during that event. Until then, this is GJ saying thank you for watching. Take care. If you're wondering why this video feed looks the way it does, I like the old time look. Good night.